Alrighty folks, welcome back to Reliquia Park, where we are still making our way up this huge progress bar in the, what's this called? Totem region. The Northwest City, I guess. Although I guess this isn't the city. Maybe this is some gardens on the way to the city or something like that. Yes, what's going on? We're having some very tricky puzzles that involve the overlapping region totem things. Let's see what happens in the next puzzle. There's still no secret codes. I'm curious what they're going to be. Wait, this is another new one. Oh no. Wait, you're always happy. Is that what you're telling me? That'd be nice if there's just a new totem that's just always happy. It's clearly not the actual rule. Maybe it is, and they're just they get in the way. No, there's something else to it. Little dinosaur shape. What do you do? Okay. What? Okay, that satisfies it. What's your rule? Your rule is you don't want to see diagonals. And you are... Okay. But then why are these a problem? Because you want to be able to see something? But no, in the previous puzzle we had a situation where you couldn't see something and you were still happy. Okay. What are we saying? So that's happy, that's not. That's happy. Oh, I should put you in a happy place. Maybe you also cast out a 3-wide thing and you want to be able to see something in that 3-wide thing. So, but then that would be happy. No, that would be happy. Let's hope the next one helps us. Okay, so your thing, well, your thing is that you don't want to be able to have anything in the 3x3 region around you, but that's never going to happen. Oh no. I'm expecting one of them at some point to have some effect on one of the others in some way. So this isn't happy. This isn't happy. They're only happy when they're close to this thing. Is it a closeness thing? Like you want to be within 3? We considered that for a previous shape. But then, wouldn't this be fine? Yes. This would be fine. So no, I don't know. Let's hope the next one helps. Oh, this one's a smiley face, this room. I mean, these are going to be way too easy to just automatically solve. Maybe. I'm going to put you there, and I'm going to assume I can just put these somewhere that'll make it happy, sure. But why? So there seems to be something about you wanting something in your row or column, right? But, I mean, maybe just the inverted version of that. But no, because there would have been other situations that were happy. Actually, would there? No, there wouldn't. Okay, this might be it. Okay. That could work as a rule, I think. Wow, we got through an entire section without understanding what we're doing. 15. Horseshoe plus delta plus 9. Work out that maths, and then you get another. Maybe that's how you get the secret code. You work out the maths. Let's interact with stuff just in case. I kind of feel like I need to accidentally trigger it to understand what's going on here. Okay. Crisis era. The residents that survive the longest are the ones who continue to find covert ways to communicate with each other under the watchful eye of the council. The longest are the ones who continue to find covert ways to communicate with each other under the watchful eyes. I see. Okay. Even so, the shock of suddenly having an unscheduled daily life is too much for most. I like how because this area is particularly long, they have to have lots more story to it. Like a wounded animal, Northwest City weakly crawls through its functions. It attempts to rebuild its foundations to learn how to have a community again. Interesting, but isn't that breaking the law? What's happened to the council? Wait, totem 55. Oh my gosh. This is wild. So what was that theory about you? That you want to see something horizontally and you don't want to see something horizontally. Well, then that would be solved just by doing like this. Wait, no, but you're blocked by walls, aren't you? So you're not going to matter? That doesn't make sense. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Just trying stuff. Okay, this is perhaps too complicated to just guess a solution that works. Uh-oh. I kind of need to understand this, don't I? Let's go back. Let's prove that my other rule is definitely wrong. This is the first one. Well, yeah, because here they didn't see each other. They're just always happy. There's just no way to make them not happy here. So then why give me the puzzle? Okay. Those are always happy in those situations. But like with a bigger space, that might not be true anymore, but I don't know because it wasn't a very big space. Okay, let's think about this carefully. So, your rule is that you don't want to see anything here. Well, you don't want to see anything here. So that's off limits. Your rule is that you don't want to see anything there or there. So those are off limits. Your rule is that you don't want to see anything around you. So nothing's off limits. So as long as I don't have them in those spaces, I can't blame them for the X not being lit. So then it's something to do with these folks. And right now that does work. If I push you down, that works. That's interesting. That works. That works. Whoa. Okay, what? So if you're at the top, only the bottom one works. Okay, if you're at the bottom, the top one works. That one doesn't. What on earth does this mean? I don't understand. I don't understand. It seems to have shifted the safe areas upwards by me moving this one downwards. Somehow. Because only the bottom space is viable right now. But if I bring you down, then the bottom space was not viable, and the upper spaces become viable. Okay, so somehow they're having an effect on each other. Somehow. That's okay. That's okay. That's not. That's weird though, because that's like the same like vertical flip. Like if we take U and draw a line across, that's like 2 below and that's 2 up. One of them's okay, one of them's not. That is very weird. Maybe we have the overlapping thing going on again or something. So right now they're overlapping over here. No, but that's fine. The overlapping region would be the same on either side. So it's not that. I do not know. If you're up here, then only the bottom one works. Maybe they all, if you can see something horizontally, you need to be able to see something horizontally. And if you can see, ooh, that's interesting. And if you can see something, but here, I guess knights move? So right now, no, because that doesn't make sense because you don't have anything knights move away from you. On the game, there we go. Okay, so why does this work? You currently can't see anything, well, except by knight's move. And don't they all work at this point? Yes. Okay, so maybe just if you can't see, like maybe knight's move doesn't count. So right now you can't see anything basically, and therefore you can go anywhere. But then if the thing over here is down here, it can see this diagonally. Maybe only orthogonal diagonal counts, but it affects like what this is. So at this point, orthogonal matter is bad, but diagonal is okay. And that would explain why they've got like an orthogonal one over here and a diagonal one. So I can test out those two cases, I guess, and why I can push you from an orthogonal position to a diagonal position. That's a very weird rule. Does that work with the initial one? So this is always happy. So right now, let's get rid of the things. You can see each other orthogonally, and therefore you both want that. Here you can see each other. Yeah, okay. So basically every space here would be the same. Okay. Let's just move you down. Okay. Can I keep taking that forwards? So, I mean, yeah, that works with this. Doesn't that mean... Okay, so what happens if they can see both? Is that fine? That's not fine. I guess they only want to be able to see one, and it needs to be the same. I get that, maybe? Okay, so you're going to see both of these orthogonally, and then you want to be next to one of these orthogonally, so push you down one. I mean, that works, but... Does anything else work? Okay, what if... I mean, I can't really... I guess I can set this up diagonally instead. I can do this. You can see that diagonally. These two are happy. So then we want a diagonal one here. So that means going there. Doesn't work. Is there something else wrong with this? No. No, my rule fell apart. The other one, the previous puzzle had like a wall down the middle, which makes me think these are affected by walls in some way. Is there something else wrong with this? I don't think so. Oh, there is, because one of the lightning bolts can see the... Yeah, okay, there is another problem. The fact that you can see you. Okay, so that the rule still might be correct. So this is going down here. This is going out here. Because that is now the only position everything can go. Okay. I wrote this one down already, right? Yes, okay. And we already read the things. Yes. Okay. Okay, so... Given that... Well, but you're blocked. And the walls do matter with blocking them, don't they? So why are you there? Oh, because it means you can see something diagonally. So all of these things need to be able to see each other diagonally. So we're going to do this. And then... I guess they also want to not be able to see each other orthogonally as well. So that exists just to set the thing as being diagonal, is my theory. This means these have to be in this position down here, right? And then... ignore the dogs. They're just excited about the puzzle solving. So then that would mean that these have to all be in the bottom space here, but that can't happen. Oh, but like, no, they can't see through the... Oh, okay, the mistake I'm making is that it's not that they're seeing the things that are behind the walls, it's that they can see each other orthogonally. So we want something like this. No? Ooh. Okay, so then how do I fix this one? Non-orthogonal. I'd have to have like you there, you there. Oh, do you end up seeing somebody up at the top? Oh gosh, that worked. You see that one. You see that one. This one sees this one? No. Ooh. Who are you seeing? Diagonal that way, nothing. Diagonal this way, nothing. Now I don't know the rule again. Why is that fine? So you're setting up the diagonalness, I think, but then you don't have a diagonal. Are you taking on this thing's role or something? Are you cloning its role? Because this is the kind of layout I would do for those. What if I swap... no, there's no other positions I could do up here, right? Is this what's going on? Do they take on the role of... Okay, let's go back a bit. This is like the beginning of the glyph area where I just couldn't figure out the rules for ages. Let's go back all the way. Maybe you take on the role of what you see diagonally, and without seeing something diagonally... I mean, so you take on that role. Okay, so that maybe just means nothing there. Then here... But then which one decides? I guess the one... I don't know. No, that doesn't make sense, does it? Because, yeah, who decides? But then that would have been true with the other thing. Basically, only one of them can see another thing. Okay, so then if you can see this, you're happy up there, yes? But you're also happy there. Are you taking on the role of that? I guess that would work. Okay. Then here, what's going on again? So right now you're seeing, you're seeing this and taking on its role, so you have to be far away from, are you like a cloning thing? And then here, so we know those have to be apart. That means you're cloning their role. That means you don't, but no, that doesn't make sense. Oh no, it does make sense. Yeah, okay, it could be this. Like one of them's allowed to see another thing. Okay, we already did this. Okay, and it makes sense for this one as well. Okay. I mean, that's how I even came to this rule in the first place, was from this puzzle. So let's try this rule on this puzzle. Oh no, I can see two. Okay, so a thing can take on multiple roles. Okay, so now we have a thing that doesn't want things night moves away and doesn't want things orthogonally. That means diagonal's fine. Yeah, that basically turns them into they want diagonal, right? I think so. But they don't want orthogonal. Does that go anywhere? To there, to there, to there. So if you were there, but they can't, I don't think they can see through the walls. Orthogonal's bad. Oh, also that was knight's move away, wasn't it? So maybe there? No, because we've got a knight's move again. that they're orthogonal. Maybe that. Nothing's orthogonally adjacent down here. And then knight's move. There's no knight's move relationships between any of these. Okay. So then, what does that do? That cuts off. Well, not much up here, right? Because they don't want to be orthogonal. They don't want to be. It cuts off. Using the wrong thing. It cuts off this. Okay. Can I make that work? No orthogonal, but diagonal's fine. So what if you're up there and then you are here? Do we have a knight's move? Do we have we have an orthogonal, okay. Is it even possible to avoid that? So they'd have to all be in different rows and columns. Okay, they're all in different rows and columns. But the problem is there a knight's move that does something? Yeah, the one down here. So swap these over. And then as a result, swap these over. Why? Oh, because knight's move. Okay, I think I understood the rule. It clones the behaviors of the things it can see either orthogonally or diagonally, I guess. Let's keep trying to apply it. So right now, it can see a knight and it can see a bishop. So they don't want diagonal. So orthogonal is good. And knight's move is not great. And diagonal is not great. So can we position them in a place? Okay, so like you being there feels great because then you're just like hitting the wall. So orthogonal is good. Can we not just put them all? You being up there is probably pretty good. Because that cuts off that and that. I mean, it's two things cut off, but maybe that's acceptable. So no diagonal, no knight's move. Okay. Orthogonal's fine. Yes, yes. Okay. This is a layout. This cuts off this and this. Oh no. This and this and this, and then nothing here, I don't think. Well, it depends. It doesn't go through walls, right? Otherwise, we'd have problems from these. So then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's only 5 spaces left. So let's hope we can do something. Well, diagonal's bad. We've just left a diagonal here, and that's bad. So this doesn't feel good at all. So I guess if we can, we should try and minimize the effect of the diagonal. So maybe bring one of these here. Let's try this again. Ooh, okay, so you're going to do that and that. You're going to do that, and you're going to do that. Okay, that's a lot more spaces available though. So my new puzzle looks like this. Sure. That's not helped. So orthogonal is fine. So you could go there, and that's not a nice move away from anything. Diagonal's bad. So can I just put you... gosh, I can't even figure out where I can push things. Can I not just put you there? Oh, that's a nice move though. That's a diagonal. That's a nice move. That's a diagonal. That's fine. But we've run out of spaces, haven't we? For the rest. Those two are fine, but we can't put you anywhere. Okay, what if you're down here? Or even like adjacent to each other. Let's put them together. That feels better, maybe. That means this is cut off, this is cut off, this is cut off, right? and that's cut off by a knight's move. But we could move you over. Do we want to? I don't know. Let's stick with this. Oh, we've got a knight's move though, so that's not good. Like between these two. Okay. Hold on, let me visualize. So if this is the thing, well, let's do it from here. If this is the thing, then this is bad, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. Diagonals are bad. But anything like, so there's like a, ooh, that one was wrong. It's a good job if we've got an eraser feature. Then how do I switch back? There we go. So basically there's these 2x2 blocks next to them that can't have anything in them. And then the rest of the diagonal. Okay. Does that help? I guess it does. Because it does mean that these are going to have to be spread out as I had them before, I think. I guess like an option is for you to go there, but that feels bad. It's going to cut through the middle of the thing. Can't they just be all next to each other like this? That is kind of interesting. What does that do though? It's cut out a lot of stuff probably. Yeah, this would be fine because they're all just orthogonal to each other. So that's maybe gone. It maybe isn't gone actually. Let's not cut that off. In fact, I might want to reconsider some of the positions I was just doing because I think I was cutting that one out. Surely with this we can do something. And these can be like down here. In fact, what's even wrong right now? Is there a diagonal? No. What is wrong right now? Those are diagonally adjacent. What if we just shove those two over? They'd still be diagonally adjacent. Bring them down. Bring one down here. Yay. Can you go there or there? No. Oh, because then you're diagonal. We're going to accept it. These are scary. 16. I think I've got the rule though. Delta 1 horseshoe 0 9. Like these ones where they've got the shape up in the corner with two adjacent to it are way nicer than the previous ones for like explaining the rule, because like you look at that and go, there's got to be some reason there up there like that. Okay, we're totally going to have have them adjacent to three different shapes at once, right? I need to get rid of my markings. Where's that? It's over here. Okay. Let's have a read of these. A few lone, savvy survivalists decide to leave Northwest City, taking their chances in the wilderness instead of participating in the slow collapse of their former home. Oh, we're getting a bit of I think all the others kind of ended at the collapse. We didn't go beyond it. They venture out alone deeper into the forest, no particular destination in mind. They leave behind the occasional totem, an asynchronous goodbye. Oh, we had the asynchronous hellos before. Holy moly. Did I write that down? I did write that down, right? Yes, I did. Cool. Let's see if we can finish this off. There's 4 to go. Okay, and there's these things, they're all stuck. Okay. Oh no. So these are the diagonal hating ones. And so they're going to be able to see some of them. But if they can see them diagonally, then there's just inherently a problem. So they can only see them orthogonally. Wait, so where are places where they cannot see diagonally? Are there any? So diagonal would be here. Diagonal would be here, here. I mean, I guess there are some, yeah. Diagonal would be here, 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 and here. So on this checkerboard, I guess. Basically on any of the dark spaces. What does that then mean? That means... Oh, I guess there are 3 rows of the checkerboard. So why isn't that happy? Oh, because they can see each other diagonally. So bring that down here. Bring this up to the top, and then... Okay, that's it. Okay, cool. That was actually quite nice. I feel like I logicked my way through that. I kind of didn't realize the answer was going to be there as soon as I'd done it, but I was definitely working my way towards it. That's cool. And then this one. Okay, so these are going to inherit orthogonalness, and when they do, they're immediately going to be unhappy. So they want to inherit orthogonalness diagonally. Okay, so they need to be diagonal from these. I reckon they're going in the middle. All 4 of them. Oh, but then they can see each other, so no, that doesn't make sense. Are these going to be like this? Is it this pattern again? And then these are going to go in the middle somewhere? Like, maybe like this? No. Because then there's some of them are diagonal from them. Yeah. Okay, but orthogonal from... No, diagonal from them is good. It's orthogonal from them that I don't want. Okay, so not this. Okay, I want them to, okay, I want these to be diagonal from these and diagonal from each other. So can I not just treat them all as... No, I can't just treat them all as want to be diagonal, right? Because these don't really have that. They just don't want to be orthogonal. Yeah, so if that's there, and then that's there, that inherits that thing, but then this doesn't want anything in this row or this column, and this doesn't want anything in this row or this column, and then we're running out of space immediately. So that is pretty terrible. That is really terrible. How on earth can this work? If those are in the middle... Then... Oh, if I put them like this and like this... No, because there's loads of orthogonal things that can see each other. Maybe we specifically don't want them to inherit this at all. So put them in a position where these can't see them. So they're on like a knight's move instead. And then put these somewhere. Interesting. Is there a place where... Okay, if we put them all in a line along the edge, doesn't that then make 2 spaces in the middle knight's moves for all of them? Am I right about that? Like there and there? Oh, but then these can see them. Okay, so that's not good. So yeah, these can't be in all of the... Oh. Wait, so that means it has to be something like this, surely? Okay. Because yeah, like these need a row to themselves, and the column to themselves. That only leaves... Okay, that basically leaves no more space. So what does that mean for these? These cannot see them. They can see them, but... Wait, what? You can see you. So why are you happy? You can see you, which means you would inherit its dislike of orthogonal things. Huh? I guess the problem is though, like, okay, what about this one? Maybe because 2 things can see them, I don't know. Yeah. I wonder if I'll end up finishing this area without fully understanding this rule. Okay, so... you don't want diagonal or orthogonal. So you're like casting out a thing that's like this. So that means you're covering up a lot of space. That's so immediately just from that, there isn't enough space for everything else. So what if you're in the corner? Is that better? That is better if you're in the corner. Like I feel like I'm going to solve these just by like making sure there's enough space. So there's one here and then some there. So you don't want diagonal, but you're going to get diagonal. Okay, so that is also bad. What about if you are here? Diagonal, diagonal. Now we've got 4 like this. And yeah, you can avoid having something diagonal at that point. Is that all we're doing? I'm going to solve another one without understanding the rules? Yep. Okay, so what's going on with these? They can only see each other. Well, you can see that, but then you don't have anything diagonal from you, so that's fine. The only one I don't understand is the previous one. Okay, final puzzle of the area. Okay, there's a lot of things here. There are a lot of things. I think there's everything, isn't there? So is anything stuck? No. I mean, there are areas where things will have to stay. There's these 2 things that are going to cast an area where things can't go. Do we even have the inheriting one? Oh yeah, we do. It's here. Oh no, so they could inherit that. That doesn't feel good. Maybe we just took them away so they're not inheriting anything. So interestingly, this area is cut off from this entirely. That is interesting. Because all of them are, I mean, that can't even reach. That can't reach. That doesn't do that kind of thing. Although, okay, so no, diagonally that could pick something up from the middle. But then there's also ones in the middle. And so same from here. And then we've got a horizontally one, which could never affect any of these. So that's clearly going in one of these alcoves. And this is a diagonal one, which probably doesn't want to go there then, because then it'll cut out a bunch of things there. I feel like I want you and you to be here and here, because then it just cuts off this area. Oh no, it doesn't. It also cuts off this area, but maybe that's fine. Maybe that's fine. I might actually just go along with that and see what happens. So, although, is that even possible actually? No, that is definitely not possible. Okay, so there are bigger restrictions here about what can move where. In fact, if I move something out of these alcoves, I can't move something back into them. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, any of these alcoves. Okay, there are other restrictions to this that I need to take into account. Am I moving one out? If I am, does that like screw stuff up massively? Probably. But I don't know. There's no way things are just staying where they are, right? But like, sure, you can inherit that thing and you can inherit that thing, and why do I care? Yeah, like isn't this just like entirely isolated from the rest of it? So these ones are cutting off this area and this area, that's fine. You are inheriting that. Oh, okay, so that's a problem. Okay. What if you just don't inherit anything? Well, you can't. And if you go there, then that's a problem. If you go there, that's not a problem. Okay. There's got to be more going on with this. I don't understand this properly. Right here, you're happy because you're inheriting that, so you're not seeing it. Oh, you're seeing the thing itself, so you're not happy. So go down. Now you're inheriting that, and neither of them can see each other, so that's good. And you can't see that. Okay, so now I isolated everything, I think. So then can I just do something with this bottom left region in some way? I don't understand how the cloning works. Okay, now I've got two things that are both like... Oh, but like, are you picking up that rule? Because then that's bad for that. Okay, maybe you are, and then maybe I want to put that there then, and then push this down. Oh, but then you'll pick up that rule as well. I think I definitely don't want yeah, this thing to be able to see this thing, because then these are going to end up casting into this middle area and screwing everything up. But then maybe there's a way of making that work. So let's say you pick up the lightning bolt, and then you pick up the diagonal. That could work. So right now, you don't want anything there or there, that's fine. You don't want anything there or there, that's fine. You don't want anything in the space around you, that's fine. This space is off limits, that's fine. This space is off limits, that's fine. You don't want anything there, that's fine. You don't want anything there, that's fine. You don't want anything there, that's fine. Okay, now maybe I can do this thing in the middle. And when I say the middle, I mean the bottom left. So what are we inheriting right now? We're inheriting both diagonal and lightning bolt. Yeah, I guess I needed to check that as well, but it seems to be fine, right? Up here, diagonal's also fine. And down here, lightning bolt's also fine. So these are the ones that have the kind of the 2x2 squares on the diagonals, so that they're like kind of, well, there's only one of them. Okay. And I feel like I might as well just like push these around until they're happy. Who's unhappy right now? You've got lightning bolts. So this, you can see you. There we go. So yep, I think I finished this area without fully understanding that rule, and I wonder if that's going to come back to bite me. Like, I clearly get it to some degree, but there was that one puzzle where it didn't seem to fully stack up, which is weird. Should I go back to that? No, we're just going to move on. Move on with our lives. Okay, 17. 09 plus lightning bolt gamma. 09 plus lightning bolt gamma. Let's read the thing. I mean, it always says the same thing, doesn't it? Do not forget the name written above you in this room. You may now return to the heart of the forest and use this name to summon a monolith fragment. Okay. Now the decision. Well, I mean, I didn't find the secret codes here. And there's so many gardens in which they could be, which is concerning. Like how... I mean, I could... Okay, let's not do this. Let's go back. Let's just look at the gardens. Okay, what could we be looking for? Trees or the pillars? Do the pillars form a shape? These pillars form a kind of cross shape, sort of. The trees, the path. Not seeing anything. It looks a bit too scattered, right? Previous level, previous level, previous level, previous level. Oh, there's a garden. The trees again. I mean, this is kind of horseshoe shaped. There's a thing for the middle, so probably not. The pillars. No, I don't think so. Previous level, previous level, previous level, previous level, previous level. Am I supposed to interact with something? Is there something there? No. What is that? There's like a few pixels there that are weird. That is weird, isn't it? Is that pixel there the same color as... No, it's like these? Like that? Or is it maybe it's a flower? Doesn't look like a flower though, does it? I guess there's similar there, but that does look like a flower. This is like a neat and tidy one, though. This is the kind of one that makes me think this is one that would have it, like rather than being a kind of chaotic looking garden. This is the first time I haven't encountered it just like naturally. I'm having to like go back and check. Do the trees form a shape here? I mean, they do, but not one of the shapes that I care about. Is the next one a chaotic one? Kind of chaotic, yeah. And it had a path. This is a path, not very chaotic. This is a neat and tidy one. Once again, the trees do form a shape. Does the path form a shape? Not one of the ones I know. So I'm suspicious of those. Do we then get a messy one? Kind of messy, not super messy. The path here just goes straight across. That's not a shape though. It's not like in the password there's like an underlined one some places. This feels kind of chaotic. This feels pretty chaotic. Like the ones that are like tidier are the most suspicious. It's not too chaotic. But I still don't know what it would mean. It's interesting that you do get a different noise from hitting the pillars. It maybe implies that there is something to do with the pillars. Trees don't make a noise at all. What about on the back of the thing so I can't see them? I mean, yeah, maybe there are some things that you can read the back of, like here. No. Pillars. The path makes a weird shape here. I don't think it's one of the shapes though, so... no. Ah, this is too chaotic, right? I'll go behind that, can go here. I'm thinking also like, could the number of things in the region mean something, like the number of times I have to turn the wheel on the like the lock thing? This is quite chaotic. Shape doesn't seem to be anything. The path is a bit chaotic. Don't see anything on there. Don't see any underlined symbols at the top. This also a bit of a mess. Two broken pillars. This pillar down here. Uh-oh. Also a bit of a mess. Okay, the others were so much easier than this. It is always going to be in the gardens, right? It's not going to be in one of the like the actual puzzles itself, I hope. Maybe if we connect all the broken pillars together, we get a delta shape. Woohoo! That's clearly not the thing. This is very symmetrical. I guess this is a backwards S, like... Ooh, Oh, the one that was a line. Do I have to rotate my head? So it's the shape of the path. Okay, I could believe this. Let's jump back to the start. And by the start, I mean the end. Return to hub. Okay, I think this is totally it. 0, 9 plus lightning bolt gamma. Oh, it doesn't take me to the end. Oh no, I guess I don't need to go to that one. So delta, because that's not going to have the thing anyway. Delta 1, horseshoe 0, 9. Okay. Okay, so then let's work backwards. I think I've got it. Let's look at this though. That doesn't... I wonder if there's an easier way to tell. There is like an unbroken path here, but this doesn't look like one of the things. This also doesn't look like one of the things. There are a lot of gardens here though, so... This one is a square. Square also isn't a thing. I guess maybe the 0? That may be a 0. Okay, let's write something down. There's definitely no square-shaped one, right? No. Okay. I mean, I might still have the wrong idea. Kind of lightning bolts-ish? Doesn't seem lightning bolt enough, does it? Not really, no. That's not anything either. There are a lot of gardens here though, so they're going to be pretty spread out. That one, 1. That's the one that's made me think this might be the thing. That's a mess. This is 2 lines. That's another symbol. This is... I mean, I guess there is a plus here, but not really. It's not one of the symbols. That's a mess. That's a mess. I'm fearing that we're getting too close to the bottom. This isn't a shape. Lightning bolt, but it goes the wrong way, doesn't it? Yeah, it does go the wrong way. Backwards S. But we're so close to the bottom now. This isn't great. Forwards S. Or lightning bolt if I looked at it this way round. Like, why am I tilting my head? I don't really know. But I guess the horizontal line one isn't a symbol unless I tilt my head. No, I don't know. I don't think I've got this. I don't think I got this. We're back at the start. Intriguing. I guess we're going to leave that then. That's going to be a mystery. So, next time, folks, I guess we're going to type in all the passwords and see what happens. I presume there's going to be another world, but I don't know that for certain. I mean, we at least know there's secrets to go uncover. So, no matter what happens, there'll be something to do. All right. See you then. Goodbye.